down at a rock wall today. High tide's in about an hour, and I'm going to fish some bait. So I've got some pillies with me, some pike, and I've got some old pillies as well. So I'm going to throw some of these in for burley, along with some bread. So I'll burley up first, and then I'll get my lines in the water. I'm just going to mash these together. I'm just going to mash the bread and the old pillies together. Dump it in this water here. Just mash it together. Just like that. Squeeze it all together. Like so. And I'm going to throw it. And I'm going to throw it just down in the rocks in front of me. Just so it washes around. Not too far in front. Just like that. That's where I find the bream hang around in front of these rocks. I don't need to cast out far. So just a couple of meters out there is where I'll cast one line, and my other line with the gang hook, I'll put it further out there and see what's lurking out there. Let's get started. So I'm just using some of the pike that I caught. So I'll just fillet this, cut it into, probably one fill will be 2 baits, and it'll go on my gang hook on my heavier rod, and I'll cast it out far. So I've got a 2 gang hook here. And I'm going to double up the pike. 2 pieces on. Just like that. So 2 pieces of pike on a 2 gang hook. Second rig. I've got a single hook here, no sinker, just a single hook, and I'll put little cubes of pilchard or pike on here. Try the pillies first. I knew it was going to be a strong southerly wind today, but it's changed more towards an easterly, so it's not ideal, but we'll just have to put up with it. So I'm just going to cast this first one like that. That's still frozen, so I just pinned it in the corner. And I'm just going to cast it just like 2 or 3 meters out in front of me. If I start to snag, I'll use a 3-way swivel and I'll have a sinker on the bottom with the hook above it. So I'm just touching it. There we go. We're on. First fish, first cast. What do we got here? And we've got a bream. It is undersized, but at least we know they're out there. So let's get him off the hook and get another. So there was the first bream. Chuck it back. Alright, let's get another piece of bait in. So that was on the pilchard cube, little cube that I cut. Do that again. Might have to retie the hook. So all I did was just pin it like that. Cast it out 3 meters or so. Just let it float under. I can see the bottom, but the water's not as clear as it was the other day, so it is a little bit more murky. So a little less spooked. What's this? A crab? A crab, eh? Let go. Oh, I reckon it would have been, I don't know if you can see it, illegal sand crab. Couldn't tell if it's female though, but he's frayed up my line a little bit anyway. There's a little bit of a fray here. I think I'll just quickly retie the hook. Now I'm purposely aiming for a sandy patch in between the reef on the bottom there, so it doesn't snag. I can just see there's a little bit of a sand patch there, and there's rocky areas here and here, so I'm casting in between to try and minimize my chance of snagging my hook. And I'm watching my slack line. When I see it tighten up, then I know a fish is running with it, and I'll try and set the hook. So the wind is putting a bow in the line, right? And as I see it straighten, I know a fish is running with it, and I can give it a bit of a strike rather than waiting and waiting until I feel it. See, it's starting to straighten now. It's straightening. Oh, just got off. We'll try again. Something swimming with it. Something swimming with it. Oh, there it is. It is on. It is on. What have we got here? Here we are. It's taking another bream. Another brimbo. There we go. Second bream. About the same size as the other one. Probably the same fish. Perfectly pinned in the side of the mouth. Exactly how you want a bream pin. You don't really want them to swallow it. And you're going to retie your hook because they're going to fray your line. So that came out pretty easy. There we go. There's a bream. Chuck him back. Next bit of bait. Something's having a go at my pike over here. Yeah, something's having a go. Yeah, something's having a touch. I'll just quickly. See something's. Yep. Doesn't feel big, but it's got weight. It's got a bit of weight. I can see, I think it is a bream. I'll actually use a net on this. Is it a bream or a tailor? Yeah, it is a tailor, I think. Yeah. There we go. Tailor on the old pike. Nice. I could see the line just slowly getting tighter and tighter, so I knew something was playing with it. There's definitely a legal tailor. Still measure him up. 35 on the dot. Nice. There you go. Hooked something. This was just floating down and I hooked it. What is that? Is that a tailor? It is. Yeah, it looks like it. Is it a tailor or is it a mullet? I can't really see. Is that a massive mullet? It is too. Wow, I didn't think a big fat mullet would take that pilly on the sink. That's huge. Hey, I don't mind the old mullet. That's huge. Whole pilly. Big fat mullet on a whole pilly. That for a big slimy mullet. There you go. Big fat healthy mullet. Gang hook hole pilchard on the sink. I just broke my gang hooks on some snags out there, but I think I'll call it a day. Haven't really had any big bites, but yeah, I think I'll pack everything up and go home, have a nice hot drink and something to eat.